RRQ.
Chamber, if Elmemore can actually,
RRQ with the chamber.
And find those frags against these GenG players, especially up against someone like
It's your birthday today. Happy birthday, Fruit Caste.
Allow the whole team to go in. This will
Fruit
be
Cast.
great for RRQ.
And he's a Sheriff God.
He's throwing me
so
off.
the Headhunters are perfect for him. I love this pick.
Happy
I'm
birthday,
so happy
bro.
to see this. I was really hoping we'd see this more from, for example, Zeta Division, maybe later today, but this is a really good, I think, chance here for RRQ.
The feelings for Liquid today?
Not only do they have the tactics, the strategy, the teamwork,
I'm not a confident.
Not to mention, I mean,
I'm not a confident to.
Still cosplaying as a duelist.
Do I say 2-1 or do I say 2-0?
I mean, like, okay, you might be Sentinel, but we all
think a
know where
2-1.
your heart
I think
really is, so that's
Koi
still
should be
something
looking
to look
alright.
out for, and it's going to be interesting how that's going to match up against the Chamber, right? Because you
I feel
might
like
be
Koi
having,
should have a couple of
could
good
be having
maps.
Meteor on the op occasionally, which could be a very, very interesting showdown indeed. Any final thoughts, gentlemen? No, you cannot change your predictions.
Dang, come on. You're such a tyrant, Mika.
Yeah, I would favor.
No,
I'm so
don't make
chamber pilled that I would favor RRQ for this one.
I'm gonna stick to GenG because I still have faith in how they work as a team.
At least for this
how
map,
much
I still think the
individual
GenG
firepower
should be
they
winning
have,
overall,
but I
probably
will just point
2-1,
out
but
one
I would
last
say
thing is that, you've got
RRQ for the map.
Single soul initiators, Fade, Lakia, Estrella. I would like to see
How did I like
more
Still's
from
casting?
Estrella.
It's good. I think
that,
Still would
Lakia had a lot of
benefit
lineups,
from
provide
like
lot of
a
information for the
tri-cast,
team,
and he's
but
the
for
third.
Estrella, I want to see that
Because I
follow-up.
think
We
he
don't have flashes now,
he
so
always has a
gotta
lot
follow
of good
it.
insights and stuff. He's savage.
Definitely. Well, today
He's
finally
savage,
be
but
the
he's
day
not
RRQ gets
wrong
one up
when
on
he's
GenG.
savage.
We're gonna find out as we head into
He's
Lotus.
probably the
Over to
most
Killian
savage
and
you'll
Azrael.
hear from casters, but he's not wrong with his criticism. So it's like
we go.
can't really complain at that.
Again.
He is spot on with what he's saying.
Is it the charm here for RRQ, or will GenG continually deny them access?
You like these more critical? Yeah, I think it's.
We're gonna find out as we
I
get
think we
ready
have
to
a place for it.
Absolutely. I'm so excited to see how this is going to.
That's why I think a little
kind of
tri-cast with
unravel
him
now,
would be
because it feels
great.
like now that we're a little bit deeper into kickoff, a lot more of the teams are getting warmed up. They're a lot more.
Any reason there's no
themselves,
hypoc?
and a lot
I'm
of,
not
I
sure.
think,
It might have
evolution
been
throughout the days
must
has
have been missed
happening
his
with a lot
fight or
of
something.
these,
I'm not entirely
again,
sure.
with a
He
lot
did
of
a
the ones
tweet,
that
but I
have
didn't see
we
what
have
it is. So
seen in the past couple of days.
the question for him, if you ever see him in
I
chat.
myself frustrated though as we get ready to go into this one because it's really
Do I
exciting.
prefer the chamber to kill
RRQ.
John
Going
Lotus?
back to
Oh yeah.
Lotus,
If
which
your
at the
chamber's
beginning of
if your
last
chamber's a
season was
beast,
something that they continuously tried to do, and it
I prefer chamber on like
was
5
good. I had
maps.
a hell of a lot more faith
Honestly,
in it this time around.
I pretty much
But we
prefer
had
chamber on
Elmemore
every
coming out
map
of the
apart
chamber.
from Ascent
Why is it
and
We could have had this head-to-head. This is just like last versus
Ascent
second
and
strike. Why
Split.
are we not doing this? Because Meteor, he made his career. He started his career on that pick. That's what launched him to fame when he was playing on Northemption. He's not coming through with it, but all the same, let's go ahead and get ready to get into the game and see who is going to be coming out on top, because Chamber or not, Meteor has looked good. As the desk was saying, this guy, he's basically a duelist, but wearing Killjoy's clothes.
Yeah, and don't forget
we
about
got
how much impact he was able to
RRQ
do
on
with
defense.
those
We
lurks,
got
because even just on this
GenG on
Killjoy,
attack.
He does not miss a beat, even, again, him not being on that chamber. Another thing I just wanted to point out here, Achilles, real quick, is Jemkin, when they were up against GenG last series, last time that they faced against them, he was losing a lot of the crucial fights
Double
against
frenzy.
Texture as the series progressed.
Double
so
frenzy
that's
for this
something
one.
that they want
Fast
to,
A.
you know, kind of counter coming into this elimination match.
Sure. I mean, we saw the really fast start for Jemkin, but then just wasn't really able to
I say fast A. Fast A control. Fast A main control. Dude, I saw them doing this lineup the other day. I was so worried. He's slightly out in the open for that lineup. Most people have the safe one on the back wall.
That's something that RQ, they need to have him very much moving forward here.
Definitely slowing down.
Oh, wait, that's a really good prowler.
Seems like GenG able to push in quickly onto that A site.
Couple shots going to be exchanged there. Munchkin going to be whittled down to 62, but put some damage out onto Estrella as well.
Lovely Omen flash.
Haunt finding some reveal, swing onto the corner. Estrella able to find Texture. He can take it down, but now Charon finding Sphero. So Omen battle going his way. Meteor swinging the corner.
Meteor, there's the two that I said.
And Estrella both fall. Now just flips in Elmemore, left standing. Elmemore still trying to make his way over.
Okay, no one else fragged too heavy.
The double face coming through, and Charon's going to be able to find the kill.
Elmemore, 1v2.
HP, one headhunter bullet and a frenzy in hand. The jump peek there over at drop. Lakia trying to spot him out. To be able to find anything there with that frenzy. The swing around coming through from Charon. Trying to peek. They don't see him. The slide down. 10 bullets locked in. They're looking for the double
Yeah,
face.
low
The
HP,
headshot
yeah.
comes in.
Doable.
We're swapping now over onto that headhunter.
Oh,
but
nicely
trying to
done
go
from
for that
Lakia.
tap on the spike. He's not ready for Lakia.
Nicely
An
done.
RWB wide swung.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Again, the pressure on Jemkin to really
I mean,
step in,
that counts,
step up the
Klepto,
pace
surely.
when GenG goes for those
Big
presses. You saw
joint
they doubled up
fast.
on the back of the site, but somehow he wasn't really able to convert the kills, whether
Lovely.
it's the
Oh,
positioning,
get
whether
the
it's again,
get the outlaw
nerves
out.
hitting him. He really needs to get
Klepto,
that
thank
step
you,
up.
thank you.
And just looking into
With
the
the
other
10.
replays that we
Somehow
had
feel
here,
like I earned that
GenG,
one.
again,
Didn't do
showing
too
how
much, but
confident they are
Klepto,
using
appreciate you.
texture
Thank you for
as
the 10
that
gifted.
sphere
Chat, you know what to do.
the site. They've done it
Get a lot of
the
slug
past couple
spam in.
days, and they're keeping that momentum here and now.
Alrighty, well,
Well,
maybe it is me. It's just, you know, I've been trying to shift the blame over to the likes
is
of
America the
T1,
strongest
but maybe
region in my
ultimately
eyes? Yeah, pretty confident.
my
We
fault.
haven't seen enough of EMEA for me to be
Well,
like
I have nothing else to
100%,
say on
but
the back end of
it
that.
feels
I mean,
like
just
it.
'cause every time
The
I'm
level's
here,
crazy.
just
Crazy
gonna be
high
those
from the
curves?
games we saw.
Yeah.
It seems to be the case.
It's like third day. I haven't had like, you know, those.
My
long
only
tech
worry
losses,
is
but
that
I was
maybe
telling Paper Thin,
they're
when you see
still
it,
heavy
don't give
leaning
it
on
any love. Just
the
don't think about it.
Sky.
It'll eventually pass.
Yeah,
And they
maybe
might
it's-
be a
maybe
little
it's the
bit behind
combo.
on
Maybe it's
potentially
if
what's
Paper Thin
meta.
and I are both in the
but
same building.
They got a
That's what
lot
makes
of
it
stuff
happen. 'Cause
down.
the other days have been smooth, but he hasn't been here, which is why
What
it's
happened
been
with
so
Foot today?
enjoyable
I feel
the
like they
last
really
couple
messed up
broadcast days.
Lotus.
But,
hope
maybe
he's not
that's what it
watching
is.
Like they really messed
Oh,
up
he is.
Lotus,
I
and
know he is,
then
and that's fine.
they lost both
Aw.
pistols on
I'm so
bind.
sorry.
Are you really a duo with
And
somebody?
they kind of just got
if
outplayed
you
a little
can
bit in
just
some of the
really
bigger
grind
rounds.
each other's gears a little bit? I think
All right,
not.
I've been there. I've ridiculed my duo plenty of times already.
Any friendships, you know, when it hits a certain point,
Hey,
Yeah,
you feel
issue.
that comfortability to just be able to really just
Yeah.
take stabs at one another. But we'll, if we get any update as far as what is going on here, we'll of course push that information forward to you guys. Hopefully it's something that can be dealt with very quickly so that we can get back in. Because obviously so far we've only seen that pistol round, very narrowly won by the side of GenG, but potentially
Klepto, thank you.
a worrying trend.
That was
True. Another
actually
thing
surprised we
again,
got that one right. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, just looking into this, I think Des was also talking about it. Is
The Yori Astra, yeah,
how
the Yori
change
Astra was
of the
lovely
maps
to
really
watch.
have been. It just feels like both RRQ and GenG.
Okay,
banned
Corp are
out
gonna be
Lotus
one
and
of the fun
Lotus
teams
in
to
the
watch.
previous, match that they
Just,
played against. Maybe
it's just
to
the Eng
save
effect.
a couple of the strats,
He's
maybe
such
just
a-
to not really
such a
show
good
anything,
coach.
But now that it is again, I told Nika to say this, but I don't think she did on the desk. The qualification day, you know, qualification and elimination day at the same time.
I see. I wonder why she didn't say
Arc, honestly, Arc, you didn't miss too much.
but I mean,
Yeah.
it's very
Sky
true.
got
I mean,
nerfed
this is
heavy,
the
that's
the
about
last
it.
legs for a lot of these teams. Obviously,
Yeah.
still that playing is on the horizon.
Sky got nerfed heavy, but
Plenty
still
more
gets played.
opportunities to potentially be eliminated. Even the playoffs itself, if you make
That's
it
pretty
there,
much all you
is
missed.
still going to be that, you know, non-double elimination. It's just that
Yeah.
single elim, so you have to be able to win out from here if
Yeah.
you want to
And
be able
then
to go over
All
towards
the
Madrid.
regions are
And
looking
the
better than they
absolute
were
amount of
last
stress
year.
that these teams will have to go for.
Pretty much
And
where we're at
again,
as well.
just
Looks like
being
they have
able
more
to
top teams.
Adapt to what they had issues on in just the span of a day or so, and then you're put into the fire once again. Right?
If that's
At least we're
say
coming into
Pacific
this, it
Pistols,
feels
if
like
it's nah,
it
they're
should
all the
be
pistols are.
GenG
All the
getting
pistols are
that
just
big advantage. I think it's
pistols
only
are just a
being
little
hit
bit
with- I actually don't know why-
random.
I
It's
forgot
a
the
lot
reason
on
why
just
I
like
actually
one
predicted
strat against
RRQ.
another strat, and
I mean,
one strat can be
just-
really
I saw
good,
the
but still
players that I
fail against the
remembered.
other
You know,
strat.
Flipsider,
It's
he was one of the players that I really liked when
just
he
the way
was
that-
still in
just
the
the way the
Indonesia
pistols
scene.
are.
So, you know what? This is just gut check.
Pistols
gut
are a
feeling,
lot of
but we're back. Let's go.
power in numbers.
That we are. It seems like everything okay is taken
Okay.
care of, and that's just going to be
Lovely
Meteor
kill
finding
from
a
this
quick
one, the
kill.
outlaw, and
Outlaw
the
into his hands,
Pacific
Elmore
region is
eliminated.
definitely where we see the
Right
most
over
outlaw
outside of
kills.
C-Bound where that double push
They
was
are
to come through. Flipsider
the
still
biggest
inching
believers
forward,
so
but with
far
the alarm bot
in
set
the
up,
outlaw.
the turret there, as well as Meteor still in the wings. As well as only having a classic. I'm not
Apparently,
sure
a
if Flipsider
water,
will
a
find
player
some
spilled
clutch.
water. That actually makes
Now
sense.
orb take outside of A.
That is a player
Well,
issue.
Fowler reveals, and there you go. High pen weapon, Munchkin able to take down Jemkin.
Bit of
Big
walk
flag
push
that's
coming in
from Flipsider here, but Meteor's already just
behind, and the
again,
Killjoy
pretty
is
much aware
on
of
top
that.
of it.
as he is using that outlaw. So that means like Sferos is going to hold the site by himself as the paranoia hits him.
Tucked away alongside the box, but as he looks, hearing
Who
the
impressed me
entry
the
coming out
most?
from Tree,
Out of all the
Munchkin swings
teams,
corner,
okay, do you know
Bench with
what
the
team
head,
actually
Guardian
impressed me the
right now
most? If I
on
think of
40.
how low my
Lawless and
expectations
Eco
were,
is GenG.
MIBR.
You just have to recall Flipsider because he really can't do that battle against Meteor with the one-shot,
Okay,
one kill,
turn the
even
game
in body
sound up.
shot. So
Hopefully it's a bit better now.
other direction they go.
Swings
Not
back around, but
Talon.
it seems like
Ooh,
RRQ
Talon's a good.
very much happy to just
Talon's
kinda
a
sit
good
back, wait and
second
see
as
if anyone
well.
does happen to push into them. The texture says, okay, I'll take that fight.
Maybe even GenG.
He strands the weapon, but ever so snappy with his aim. Texture comes up with one. Let's see if he can stay alive. Stands it around. Flipshutter will be able to find the headshots. The
But that's okay. Texture will take this. Threw the gun over towards Lakia before they decided to hunt for this one.
This is where I think teams start to get, you know, a lot more, at least looking to buys, a lot more aware of the Outlaw, because again,
excited for Fnatic. It'll be interesting to see what they feel like the meta is, and then watch every team shift over and copy them.
Speaking of powerful GenG,
That's what happened last year.
It feels like there's no resistance from RRQ on the defense. There's no heat check whatsoever. It's really just GenG walking up, getting these quick kills, and then transitioning or getting more advantage after that.
First big buy round for RRQ. Nice stuff from GenG.
Would be that chamber, but having Elmimore go down first and foremost certainly hurts their odds. Looks like he's going to be looking for a similar push out. Gets himself tucked away behind Mound.
Okay, and surely we don't just dry peek this.
Outlaw is getting ready to swing the corner. And
oh, they were.
The shots just a hair off there.
It was actually kind of close.
Kill onto Texture. Makes it out with his life intact, however.
They can press this though. That rendezvous is going to be offline for a couple of seconds, so they want to go for that contact without Elmimore getting out of harm's way with his TP out.
Still 3 people heavy holding over towards A. If they want to go back towards A, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare.
Making sure that every crevice of
Tripping B is providing so much info.
That's the thing, just having that chamber, you know, the trademark, really the only trap
straight up C here, and he gets a TP back. He goes for that. Risky going for that corner instead of the other, in my opinion.
Instead, you're more than fine to pretty much just plow onward.
Can at least potentially spam the plant if they go for a good plant.
Moving forward, does grab that spike for the plant here. Just at the base of the ramp.
Yeah, chat, you see how teams are fast prioritizing this spot in terms of the double boxes? This spot so far in after plant pretty much always gets a kill. It'll be 0 now, but
here they come.
Snake by to try and delay.
Oh, he spotted
the shoulder there for a brief little moment. GenG, however, pushing forward, does manage to find Lakia. Traded back now by Karen. Elmimore finding another. Back and forth between the two squads.
Oh wow!
Now, one of 2 left standing. 22 HP remaining here on the Omen. He's
up
on top
God.
of the box, and somehow he's been missed.
Oh my God!
He's got a big backstab opportunity. Xpharaoh trying to get himself over here towards the spike. Taps it, but he is not ready for the flank angle.
Really nice stuff for GenG at the moment. Good after plant positions.
By Karen, the movement so very perfect to get GenG a converted bonus.
Not just that, it's him and Meteor
yeah, he had really nice timing here.
That every single time that RRQ was trying to go for the kill, you know, secure that site, they have these again, quick trades, not even trades, just quick punishes to let them stay in the site and keep that spike from getting diffused by any player of RRQ.
Just jumping on top of the wall, not looking down, not expecting. The enemy Omen just resting beneath his feet.
Yeah, lovely combo for anyone trying to go out.
One there to receive it.
And Chamber gets another go at it.
More forward, and it's a very shallow rendezvous, so Arrays can get on top of him very quickly. He sees the hand, the Prowler chasing, just tries to go for the blind shot. Let's see if he can find anything. Fortunate for him. You're not exactly trying to rush this one down, but still put a good amount of damage into it.
Look at this, RRQ's just rotated already.
Razor, and one of those classics where Razor, when you're this early on and you can get this money going, definitely worth using.
They've been using this to just hard press their opponents. Here on the other side, though. Yeah.
Really far.
What do you think of the K-Cop and DRX roster building strat of signing Duelists and having them land flex? I think it's good because a lot of the time you put the best mechanical player on Duelist, right? So you're guaranteed to have good players. And then they just got to learn roles.
There is very little firepower.
And if they're mechanically good, you know they're probably going to be good with util.
Might have actually gotten a headshot through the Prowler. Either way, Munchkin does get whittled down, but Xpharaoh wanted to hold the door, but flips, yeah, spotting him. Managing to find Meteor. If he can recover the weapon, that would be an outlaw, but he's going to be a bit more close quarters. GenG backing away, that paranoia helped to save his life. Now RRQ, see if they can try to take this site back.
Arch, sorry bro.
Positioning though, everybody from GenG has gone towards Lake, so maybe they can get separated here and start defusing that spike.
It's just right here around the corner.
Yeah, so much delay on this one, and as long as the Omen stays alive, I'm not too worried.
Can't even go close to this damn thing. Gonna be sent
the
forward.
tag.
Damage not really
Oh
gonna
boy,
matter.
okay, a little bit
Actually
worried.
just putting his aim, ends up getting taken out. GenG finding the kill. Time, however, still dwindling. RRQ still in a rough spot to try to be able to find this round win. Elmi Moore going to be taken down. Estrella able to get Munchkin, finishing off that low HP Viper, but they can't get this fight. They can't hold on to this one. They need to
Yeah,
try
I
to clear
think,
it out. They
chat, I'm
finally
telling
do,
you,
but it's just going to be weapons, not even
you know when they were
recovered.
over towards site here, they just killed the Omen.
All of RRQ
It felt like
taking
they were a
down
little
GenG
bit
in the round, but their bank
hesitant
gets
to
broken
just
slightly.
go for a
I think that was just a round
heavy,
where GenG
heavy
realized,
swing with one
yeah,
person
we're not gonna survive
sticking.
this, but we can win the round very
They did great
cleanly
damage.
if we just do exactly
This right
The
here that I'm
contract
watching,
they've done wasn't really to trade efficiently for themselves. It was them to
I think they
efficiently
could,
trade themselves
could
from
have
stopping to have that defuse.
made a better,
Again,
better go at that
deleting
one.
any chance of RRQ from taking one round in.
Operator now here in the hands of Elmi Moore.
Okay, fast
Now,
A,
you can
second
find
buy
Crash
round. We get to see the
still
combo again, and maybe,
decently strong here for multiple members on the side of GenG, as that's going to be the
I
seized
say
nade.
maybe, that looked like it was on his head.
Now
No
we're unlucky
way,
to
the
be alive.
timing was just off.
43
Still no one
health
has the
remaining on him.
T1 timing down.
Clock going out. GenG snappy with it. Takes out Munchkin as he's
Made
wasting
it a little
more
bit too
damage.
late.
Spamming, managing to find one. Xparrow gets a
Spike
piece as
down
GenG
A.
finds a second. And suddenly, Meteor, the last one left standing. Orb going to be taken. Did they push up far enough to actually spot him? For now, he's just staying quiet. Smoke dissipates. Swing onto the corner. We'll find one. Would have to be an ace clutch,
I was going
though.
to say, him doing a little bit of
Won't
damage here
allow
would be
for it.
huge.
One
Lovely
member
run from
lost,
RRQ.
They finally get themselves on the board
Little
in the
bit of
fifth
work
round.
needed in
So
terms of the
RRQ is
timing
just
of
kinda hoping
the
for
nade
GenG,
tether, so they
trips
can
up
go back to
their
the drawing
slow,
board on that.
methodical approach, just
Again, it's,
quickly transitioning
it's a
out
bit of
into
server
rubble,
time.
getting punished by that.
Sitting on the
by that
server,
combination
just throwing
that
it
we've
multiple
seen time and
times
time
until you
again
get the
happen
timing
from
right.
Defenders on Lotus, again, utilizing the traps, utilizing the nades to really put
Don't know if
GenG
it's
in an
timing. No, it is the
unfavorable,
timing. They messed it
undesirable
up.
situation. And
It was
as you
close.
saw,
He was down to
very
like, what,
clean round, but
5-4,
until
I think,
losing
at the
one, So
lowest.
they keep their weapons coming into this next one, which
But it
means
is,
Elmi Moore, look at this. He's got an operator.
It is the timing.
Still able to keep that one in his back pocket as the Haunt does get the reveal. And now, Texture needs to drop
I respect
off the top of the
GenG
Nightfall
getting
now gonna be
absolutely
thrown out,
wrecked to
taking
A
one
and
point,
going
taking
back
down
for
Xparrow.
more.
Jumping call at the side, turning Nightfall.
Big thing of
Shoving
mind
RRQ
games at the
back.
moment. Killjoy goes over
Gaining a
towards
decent
B,
amount of
breaks the
space.
trip, so
The
Chamber
wrap around
knows
here
it's
from Meteor,
close.
Getting himself tucked just alongside that C-Link door.
What the hell is
not
this
doing
Prowler
much there,
doing?
Lock.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping that maybe that
The Prowler's meant to
would've
lock
changed
on, it's
something
just chilling in the corner.
when the Nightfall Tracer still was available.
Omen
Anyways, wall to
might
separate
have a
Xparrow
lineup here.
is
Yeah,
isolated here, so he has to hold by
Yeah.
himself.
Prowler swing over the corner and can't quite get that transition to find another kill.
there's a half, no way, flip side of
Oh, down two. Now Meteor, a bit of a rough
I
spot.
thought he was
knows
gonna
he's
get
being
double with the
pinched here.
raise. Or...
As Elmi Moore taps the door, holding that hard angle here with the operator. Meteor can separate this. He can find this opening kill. Cannot.
Hey,
Takes
really
out
nicely
wider,
done.
door
And
reopens.
now
Elmi
they
Moore
kind
will
of
get himself
stabilize
on
a
the
little
board.
bit.
Well,
This with a
RRQ
chamber, like 4 people surviving,
second round
3
win.
people surviving
Slightly
next
the
round.
chance at the time for
With a
our-
chamber,
for
that
GenG
is
to
huge.
Not
Get loads
pushing
of
out
people that
rubble,
can drop
it
you
just doesn't
potential
work.
ops going
And
forward.
this is the same thing that happened. Maybe they were a lot more confident because they
GenG
had that
probably
Nightfall
back to the
because
drawing board in
maybe
terms
this
of
time they were
just,
just mentally prepared.
fast A is
But
not working, let's
RRQ,
take C
they showed
control.
us why they have this locked and loaded. They just are able to execute. And
Do I think
win that
GE
for
can win
days.
against Zeta? Yes,
Bit available
just
here for
purely
RRQ,
because
but that
I
lockdown
think that they were never
built
going
up
to
for
win
Meteor.
Bind, and I
Whether or
think
not
they're
that's gonna come
aware
into
of
play in
that
this round
now,
is Elmi Moore again, just
and so I
push
think they'll have a
forward,
new
take
map
some
there.
early space here for
So
the team.
I do actually think they have
Oh,
a,
man, nearly got
an
himself
alright
in the lap there
chance.
as
I would still say I
All
favor
Chico picking the
Zeta for
corner.
sure,
Elmi Moore comes up with the goods. Lock now eliminated.
but I think they'll have an extra map go at it. Wait,
Get an angle.
Meteor
in the
gets a
meantime, pushing
kill.
forward in towards B, able to catch Jemkin completely unawares.
That could call the rotation too from GenG. They have options here. They can just slow the pace down, wait for the utility. Door is always
It's a
opportunity
nice
to go straight
reactive
into
all
C
over
while
towards
Elmi
B,
Moore is
and that
holding.
kind of
If he
forces
misses
them
a
to
shot
either
with
go
that,
back to C
operator
or
phase,
into
he
this
could be
chamber.
in trouble now that we see that Texture still has the
Killjoy,
quick transition
but
into side
Killjoy
with the
has
double
to
satchels.
cross.
I mean, look at the setup here. I mean, the
They
rotation
could
over
even
from Cheddar
smoke the
drops
choke
pit onto
point here,
B,
knowing he has
stopping
an
him from
op.
pushing there. Smoke comes down to the A. They really want to filter GenG further in towards this C
Genuinely
side.
can't think of a
Very much relying
bad
and
looking
trusting Elmi
America's
Moore
team.
to
There
be able to
isn't
get the
one.
shots and slow them down. Spots one.
You're not wrong.
Quick adjustment downward.
It's a
Finds Munchkin
lovely-
for a little bit more. Lockdown
Damn.
now coming in. Elmi Moore.
It's
There's
so
the second shot, but
so
gonna
nice when you
to
have
back
a
away. The lockdown is
player
enough.
that
It has
just
to be respected.
rarely
Buys enough
misses.
space here for GenG to push forward.
And this is what I was talking about
Damage
with
done already
RRQ's
by Elmi
money.
Moore, right? It
The
will
more
secure
people that
side,
can
but
potentially buy
there's
him
so
an op
many
is great.
positions to be to deal with.
This one's doable.
As now
2v4.
he realizes this, so he wants to be put
Plant
in a position
down.
where it's a little bit forward, it's a little bit off angle.
Meteor
it's
has to
very
win this
aggressive,
duel.
but he does get a chance to maybe get a kill early.
Oh,
Yeah, this is
he
actually
is
really
ready
on.
for the swing.
Player standing.
Since I used to be a chamberman, I know what you're thinking. Does manage to strike him down, but that leaves Charon, the newest member, in a 1v3. Couple low HP bars.
Okay.
Snapping on the first shot. That's
Yeah, man.
taken
I
down,
love people
Trevor
that
will
are
find the
using
kill.
this box.
Xfero will
This
find
box is the
operator,
one
and
at the
RRQ
moment.
will now get
Lovely
up to
double
touching
jump up from
distance,
flips
3 to
as well
4,
here.
just 1 round
Good
separated.
movement.
LB Moore lighting up the house with that operator of his. So this time RRQ, they're
I would be
creating
fine for a GenG
foundations
timeout here.
of what is there to defend each and every side. For C, it's been LB Moore. If they can't deal with this, they have to go through the again the string of utilities that RRQ has on A.
Furia? I think it's just...
Yeah, don't forget.
I think it's
Sniper
just
support for LB.
inflated because everyone
Yeah,
thought
they
MIBR
have,
would be bad.
At least defensive answers.
But
against
even the
GenG
game
in every
itself,
single
like,
site, for now
was
at
pretty
least.
decent. Like, I do think
Nice
they are
setup.
looking the worst in Americas, there's no doubt,
now.
but still pretty
In a row where
good.
they prepared to try
I
to
think that's the
counteract as
issue.
the nade goes out, texture, and a bit of a
There we
rough
go.
stop.
There the
Oh,
timing on this
finds
one.
him.
We're also changing up
Jemkin
the
spraying
position of the
through.
nade.
It does
So
take him
we
down.
naded over towards here, and
They
now they
realized
kind of
they
know
got
that,
hit
so we
by the
naded over
snakes,
towards
and
the
they just
right
pop shots
instead, and
through
that
the
was
smoke.
sick.
Maybe just a happy little accident.
Very good, because Dexter's down. This leaves GenG. Just
I think
stuck outside
the
of
light
tree.
armor as well definitely helped for this
RRQ,
one.
They've already gathered like 4 players here and now. Xfero, he's just okay holding the angle at this point.
Texture there. He's not doing his normal pathing
But
because of the
Xfero.
nade that happened earlier.
That util in hand.
Oh,
It's
a lovely shot. It's a gun down if they want it.
Just holding out for more, be able to find that kill. Straight going to be good for two, but Lock here responding with a headshot now, upgrading the
I
weapon.
think Valorant will die
Grabs the Phantom
soon.
off the ground. Still though, 3v2,
All the
power
regions I
numbers here
think
for
are getting
RRQ.
higher
GenG can isolate, take out Jemkin.
views
Comes
than
in
last
with a
year.
chance, but Jemkin trying to
So it
hold the
doesn't look
line,
like it.
Readjusts the spray, picks up 3 as RRQ tie it up 4-4.
cause and effect here for GenG because they lost Munchkin early in that fight. Yes, they did get the takedown on Xfero. They could have transitioned in, but again, losing him that early didn't allow the toxic screen to be up, so the walkway of GenG going onto Link was very much exposed as to how you saw Estrella get those 2 kills. And of course, GenG, not really having too many options, wanted to go for A, and Jemkin's there just to receive.
Don't know, fans. We'll see what happens.
Multitude of ults though here for GenG. Still not a timeout inside both teams.
And
Very much-
let's
Let's
okay.
motion, I
Now
should say,
we
very much
lay
trusting in their
walk
teams to
outside
be
at
able to make
A
the adjustments.
chamber.
Turret setup eventually has to be cleared. Swap
Yeah.
the headhunter. Oh, Elmi
I
Moore.
like it. He's really trying to
Really
get the
wanted to
max
pull
for
off
it.
the play.
I
Not gonna
do.
be backing away as he sees a meteor continues to creep forward over towards Mount.
Okay. I was gonna say I
Very
do
confident
wonder
in
if he's
that
gonna
battle
go
despite
back and aggro this, but
on paper being outgunned.
Yeah. I think it's just more of... I also like how Meteor is so aware of the angle that Elmimore will recheck, so he goes to the other side.
and chat, I'm telling you, this right here is a bit of the effect of T1 as well, because no one's been doing this in the past year,
Weapons,
and now people are starting to realize, hold up, if they wall up, they're walking out through this choke point. They have no flash, so they gotta kind of go slow. And when the wall goes up, we can just spam this, and we can just get some kills. And we're going to see a lot of that this year, because a lot of teams will lean into the Fnatic. Wait, what? Oh my goodness, and they got tanked by the smoke here as well. How has he killed the guy mid-air, though?
Elmimore hit the mid-air shot on Texture. That would have been sick,
Would
but
have been absolutely disgusting had he been able to get that one.
Patrick still very much. And look at that. I think it's just telegraphed too, right? They put up the toxic screen.
Oh.
Estrella just immediately reacts to it. And speaking of reaction,
that is
Xfero
nice.
holds the angle, not allowing anyone to cross without getting punished.
But yeah, you saw what I was talking about over towards A, right? Wall up, and then we can just
What
spam.
looked like to have been such a strong string of rounds for GenG here has been flipped up on their sides. They cannot find
Really cool.
reaction here to RRQ. Again, as I mentioned, RRQ, they have all the defensive answers against the offense of GenG here.
Do I think
And mind
we'll
you,
win
with the
loud
scoreline,
left?
yeah, it looks tight,
Man,
but
it's
been
just
nothing but
it's
streaks
just
on either
so
side. 4 rounds
it's so
to start things off for
50-50.
GenG.
We would have to
They got
say
that bonus
loud
conversion,
from
they
what
win
we've
round 4,
seen,
then they
but
just start dropping them in RRQ.
in my head,
I've been racking them up.
I'm
Now
still
1 by
thinking
1,
that
GenG
double pistol
solo
map
wanting to pump the
and
brakes.
Sadak
more
saved them
seconds.
a little bit in.
Try to find the adjustments necessary to get themselves back into this
Wait,
one.
what was the double pistol map? Was it
What
split?
can that be? Oof. Hard question to answer.
I think it will
but
be
again,
close. I
you've
think I
got
might be
players
leaning
of
towards Lev
RRQ
just
zeroed
purely
in. I
because
don't think they were expecting really that LB Moore went onto this chamber.
Sadak
Everybody from that seems like they
shouldn't be
were
able to have that much
very much aware
impact
of it. In
again.
any
He
case,
probably somehow will because
it
he's
has been
just a
paying
god,
off
but
a lot.
Look at how
he shouldn't be able
how
to
shared of an effort this is right now, though,
to
from
do that
RRQ.
again.
2 kills separating.
If Cowan's
the
playing
top
just
to the
as good though, then I feel like Loud should be winning.
Everyone
but
has been a part of this run back right now.
I think I would say
Dipping
Lev.
in.
It's just a
Actually,
gut feeling, but it feels
Flipsider
50-50.
Towards C. So now that they realize
But
maybe they'll
Lev's
press
map pool might not be good enough.
further. Look at the positioning though from LB Moore. He opens the door, he can TP back onto Waterfall,
Showstopper
and he even
entry.
finds Karen.
Hasn't spotted him, but finally does. Flipside are going to be taken down.
Oh,
Ellie Moore not gonna be
a
good
little
for the second
crouch
kill,
on top of
pushing
this
in
one.
through Waterfall. This gets taken out in Meteor.
Yeah,
Here to
Meteor's just a
intercept the
nightmare with
rotations.
this
Comes
luck.
up
Meteor's
to
having
Texture
great
gets the third.
success. Dude, we have
And
a
it seems like
timeout,
Coach
and it looks
Solo
like
said,
the
"Hey,
most convincing
Flash
round.
pack and Showstopper in to see. We'll end up winning the round. They do. They stop the RRQ win streak, and they tie us back up 5-5.
It was also the round at RRQ just mixed up their setup too, right? Where we saw again Flipsider holding C. They might actually just bring back LB Moore on C because it did not work, as you mentioned. Dexter just whizzing into that C site. Everyone dropping right
Most
in front of them.
individually
And Meteor finally
intelligent
gets a
player.
chance to go for his lurk, and
I don't
this
know,
is
I'd be tempted to at
that
least talk
one
about
round
Boaster
that
there a
Genuine
little
was
bit.
looking for, as you mentioned, to equalize
The new
this.
combos he always adds when you
Cash
see
plenty
comps
here, though, for RRQ. So
is
it's gonna be
clutch potential.
tour de force into this round, and then plenty of cash for the op in the next. As she will peek out, Jemkin just trying to check around.
I think
Oh,
it's always you're
Meteor.
always going to go for like
Wants
the
to
high
take the fight,
fragging
but
players, especially players that don't
steps
die.
to
Like
him.
Leo is
Headshot
up
coming
there,
in,
but I
starting
think you
things off,
gotta
that man
you
advantage
gotta
here is RRQ.
consider Boaster.
Another raw talent, right? Like
Probably
lead
gotta.
coming
It
from
probably
a
is Sadak, to
Would've
be
been a flick
honest.
and a half had he been able to nail
Like
it.
it probably is Sadak if I think about it,
Looking like
but
he's not done yet. He still wants to take a forward aggressive position, gets himself around the backside of Rebel. They heard the
wait.
rendezvous, so they might think that he is not here anymore, and now he strikes. Managing to
Yeah,
find two, lock in,
and the
lucky
Odin,
answering
just
back,
hold
but
a line.
just he and
Got a
Karen
little
left standing.
spammable wall on your right. This is. Oh, the
Expiring.
TP across
Trying to
Rexus
step
though.
across
That's nice.
behind Rubble to try to take any amount of space they possibly can, but this is looking like an absolutely done
There are a
round
lot.
here
It's hard
for
to
GenG
pick.
unless
Yeah,
they
it
can find
actually
a
is.
miracle.
Yeah, they don't want to push Estrella here. He's just holding it angle. He doesn't want to
Yeah,
even
there's a
check
lot
in.
of smart
You know,
players.
They're the ones going to have to push. Now that they open the door, there still is
30 seconds left.
I think I
some
would
form-
always
no,
lean
some
to
form of
more towards
confirmation.
IGLs.
Oh,
But again,
GenG
we
going
we
1A.
don't know enough
Headshot
about.
still left standing.
He just gonna send it out.
Knocked down to 55. Push
There's a
forward, they
nade
get
to stop this
themselves
plan, but he just doesn't want to take the
Wait
risk,
for
and
that
it
trade
is the
farm
right
down
thing
into
to
the
do.
site, the
Can just
spike
hold this,
planted.
make sure we got the map control. Then when they're passing over towards
Certainly,
heaven,
even with the nightfall in their back
and they need
pocket,
to
GenG
push
would want to save that for the last
really.
round of the half. TP forward, Xpero spotting him out. So one over towards Tree. Tap onto the door as Flipsider comes in from behind. So rotate over to backside here from Lakia. Trying to take a nice position, but Jemkin hounds him down. Now they know that Karen is up on
Yeah.
Heaven, and that's going to be the kill
The two
coming
players
through.
here
Jemkin with 3, the fuse
kind of
comes
had to
in,
do
and
something
RRQ
aggro, and you
gets
could
themselves
tell
the 6.
RRQ were ready
What
and
a lapse of
expecting
judgment
that
there
because
for
they're like,
GenG
well,
to
it's a
think that no one was
2v4,
gonna
they
be
have to
holding
push us. And it
Rubble,
just
right?
never
But
happened, and then the
LB Moore did
overwhelm
make a
just
very,
came
very
in.
good feint that he played away.
Pretty high up on Zekken. Oh
Because
yeah,
no one was even checking
Zekken is
him.
Zekken is
And
legit.
Thankfully, if Lakia just wasn't able
He's gonna
to,
have a
was-
very good year, it
wasn't able
feels
to
like.
react in time, that would have been the 3 kills. I just I love how LB Moore is just chill, just chill with all the highlights as he's been doing.
Oh, God. All right,
Okay,
well,
last round,
last round
and
of the half, GenG.
considering the start, this is
it's
very
so close to
impressive.
4 ultimates of
They've
Meteor.
only had
Collect
success
some orbs, find a kill.
in this section
That
over
lockdown
towards
can come
C.
into play. Now
Roman
Paranoia
Flash
lost,
goes
TP
in.
underneath as Jim can realize,
DP.
yes, he does. Showstopper now out, set, looking for the kill, they bounce away. And
Down.
smattering of damage found on the lockdown.
Razor.
Does manage to stay alive. Only more than the time. Getting revenge
Razor
from
is
Flipsider.
savage these
Take
days.
out Meteor as Jemkin continues the plus board, but now Lakia.
Yeah, they need to
Spotted
relax a
kills of his
little
own.
bit there. I'm fine with Jemkin going.
2v2. The
I
Nightfall
don't know
in
if
the
we
back
needed the
pocket.
extra swing.
All
Actually
of the ults
not
used.
sure I'm cool with it either way, but
Oh, No one got hit by it too.
Oh my goodness.
Top of the brakes, tell me more. Wanting to go for the shot, tries to get the flick. The Boombot, he's eating the damage, but he can't find the headhunter shot.
Big
Now it's a
1v1. And he knows where he is, but Spike is
Sparrow
here.
and Texture. Spike down. Sparrow watching for this one. 2 smokes yet to still utilize.
And this is good from
Texture is
Texture,
smart.
no matter what.
He's
He's just holding this
using
to see if
The
the
time
if he
remaining
actually pushes.
make
But
Xfero
also
move elsewhere.
it works
Now
the
it's
same
come a
way in
little
terms
bit.
of pressure this
Should
way
decide
as
just
well.
Try to get that
Yeah,
spike
so
out in
he
the open.
every
It's
so
a
often
guessing
has to
game.
check that.
He grabs it. He knows that it's been taken. But where has he gone? Tap on the spike quite just yet.
Wait,
30 seconds
Still
left.
suspecting
Okay.
that he might be
gonna
within the
say,
side itself.
silent jump, but
Texture,
this
however,
guy
with the
swung
time on
around
his
like
side,
he
might
heard
be able
something.
to actually creep over and get himself in towards B. It looks like that's almost exactly what he's going to do.
They're just, wow, they are about to hit each other. Just barely at the corner.
That's
Helios.
madness.
Pulling back and now, yep,
They
footsteps
had
gonna be
him.
heard. Little time remaining.
10
Sparrow
seconds
still
left.
trying to play this one out as quiet as he possibly can. Texture with the setup.
got a
Get
smoke.
the win.
There's a smoke.
Smoke for the spike.
Yep.
Yeah, majority chance to
Smoke
win
set.
now.
The tap, the hold, a blast pack being sent forward. He knows
Oh,
he actually
it
clear him
didn't
off.
stop
He
him.
thinks that he cleared him off. It didn't happen.
It
Like
didn't
Sparrow.
stop him.
The
Huge.
absolute Chad
unlucky.
just stays glued to it. Gets the kill.
Stayed in the
back end.
circle.
RRQ are up 7-5.
Imagine the mental exhaustion from both Xfero as well as Texture.
Stayed in the
to
circle.
Kind of outread each
Yeah.
other. Again, Texture was the one that had to make the noise and start going to
That's
B.
unlucky,
When that
man.
timer was going down, he went the other side. He thought Xfero might have gotten
Can't blame
all
him
the way
for that.
around to
Yeah,
spawn, but was
that's
playing
unlucky.
a lot safer. Xfero just chased him the same
It
route
happens.
that he did. But of course, him being the Omen, having the smoke, I was looking at the utility
Yeah,
here for
and
Texture.
this was
He
just a good
only
example of why
had
the Omen
that
or just like your
satchel.
smoker is just
And I
so
mean, you
important
can't
to
blame
stay
him for
alive.
thinking that
Like the
it
smoke
could
over towards
move
a
him away
spike in
from
any
stopping the
1v1
defuse,
situation
but it
just
just
means that
didn't.
you have
And
the
he just pushed
advantage.
him back against the wall. It wasn't far enough to decide to actually knock him off the spike.
Yeah.
Not
What
enough
a-
distance, and he just stays on it.
What a lapse. And I mean, it's 5-7, but every single round has been so important.
Just
for
I don't
both
even
of
know what
these
that means,
teams
man.
That I think that was a huge win for RRQ.
Talk about your peak.
It absolutely is. And here's the question.
7-5 is
Which
insane
way
considering the
does
start.
Lotus
Oh man,
sway?
from 4-0
We have
down to
typically
7-5,
in the
I
Pacific
think it
seen
does
that
kind of
this
show you
is
the strength
more
of the
a
chamber on this
defender-sided
map.
That's a strong defending start there
They
for
also had a
RRQ.
very good heavy shutdown
not
over
really a
towards A as
runaway
well. Like
beginning.
their aggro
So
A
if GenG can also have that strong
was
defending side.
pretty dominant in
Meteor
a
now
lot of those rounds.
being able
Like
to have his
the
full
fade, Omen
reset
Flash,
KJ,
Tether Nade,
util
and Fade
down on
Eye.
the ground.
Like all of
G
that
certainly
combos
could try to
over
run this
towards
back,
A,
especially
and the
if
fact that
if
they
he can find
always took
themselves
map
another
control
pistol
off
round
it
win.
was good from RRQ.
I was about to say that Jemkin felt sort of quiet. He stopped fragging, right? But this is his chance to show what he has got, that raw talent phase, that raw firepower.
I think
Now
teams.
that RRQ
Do you
is
think
gonna be the
T1
one
had influence on
grabbing,
teams picking
you know,
chamber
these sides on the
recently?
offense.
Yes. I think that T1
Yeah,
dominated
more
Lotus
quickly
in
has to jump back
practices
to the rendezvous.
in Pacific, and this I reckon this is a
See,
primary
already
example.
Next year, I mean, just
I also
wanted to go
think
for the
that we
combo
saw the
setup, see if
Odin
we can find
earlier
anything
that was their
positions.
influence.
nice opening damage.
It could
over
have
at A,
it could
and
have
he's
been actually
instantly
no, it won't be
rotating
the
up
other way
towards it.
around because
Karon
they were
here.
always running this comp. Even in the off season, T1
Waiting
won.
on doorway to throw out the util. I think RRQ realized that it might be too much of a heated push on
T1
C.
have one of the best
They're just
Lotuses
coming
we've
back
seen.
here, especially with the toxic screen already
EG,
set up.
it's
not a bad
literally
idea to do that.
Fnatic,
You can
EG,
find Lockheed
Loud,
and actually get the
T1,
trade on it. That's gonna
best
open
four
the C site
Lotuses in my
fully
head.
and, well,
Paper X's Lotus
really
is
for
not bad
RRQ.
as well, but
oh, that spots nobody.
Oh no, it does not.
as in old EG. yeah, old EG. But still including part of last year.
Lucky now going to be drifting away. He might himself be thinking, okay, I don't think they're coming to A, or at least taking a more defensive falling back position. But now the util starts flying. He's gonna still go
Whoa.
for a timing shot to the
That's a
smoke.
nice way to
If he
start
can
this
find
one off.
Straya,
Maybe a
push
double
it,
pistol.
Try to capitalize. Knowing that he was going for the reload, will just be a snake bite to force him back. Finds some damage. Lockyer for now going to be held at bay.
What an angle, too.
Sentinels?
You can see
It's
already
too
here
early.
The post-plant for RRQ kind of got mixed up a little bit.
I think T1 would beat them on this map. I think
drop
Sentinels
here,
will probably
as he
beat them
has
on every
teammates
other
to
map
hold
so
the
far.
crossfire, but the paranoia allows them to just drop in.
Paranoia, the drop down from Munchkin does manage to find Xmero. Elmi Moore, the classic, trying to jump me, trying to get those shots across.
Lovely shots.
Comes up with two, and now he's the last man
Okay,
standing.
double pistol.
GenG will be able to
Double
take him down.
pistol.
Second pistol round goes their way.
Savage.
Barring a thrifty win here, it seems like GenG
Can
are
they
gonna be
pull
able
a
to tie us up once
Heretics
more.
and win without
Sure.
winning a pistol here?
That round, I have to say, like, very much favored because of what Lakia was able to do. Sure, he got the 1 kill off of that, but that is a huge kill in this post-bat when you only have the pistols.
Why would you say 100 physical body even though they played this map? But
I do not know what he said.
played,
but
in my opinion, they played
yeah,
over towards defensive
works
A
in the favor
really
of
wrong.
GenG just because, again, of the heroics of
And
Lakia.
on attack as well.
Didn't quite catch
I
him,
mean,
fortunately.
I just think they played a little bit
Nice
wrong.
left with them.
He's got the outlaw in hand, defensive sightlines as well. Seems like Elmi Moore may be, learning for the first time out, but never mind. Try to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, and we can
Sticks
just farm a
around.
little bit.
Taken out.
Toxins going up. No charge.
Very solid early kill coming through, and it feels similar to what was witnessed in the first half. Munchkin now
Spike down.
spraying away, finds Xmero. She's into the meat grind, and arrow swarms down to the ground.
Yeah,
smokes
tried to take a
everywhere.
bit of a timing of the
Spectres in hand.
smoke here.
Not much to
Spike down. I
realistically
don't
be
think they're
done
going to
here
get
from the
any
side of
kills.
RRQ. Looks like they're just going to stay tucked and
Also,
wait for them
go
to try to push
coach.
up.
Yeah, I'm actually scared for
It's just,
G2.
again,
The fact that she has a
RRQ also
weak
trying
to
sprinkle a
anti.
little bit of that lurk, but it's not going to happen. Seems like they're about to just go push, end this round already. Try to get a trade if they can.
They showed a lot of
maybe
rounds.
Munchkin with the bite. We're trying to use it into the corner, but that's going to be the haunt. Jump in.
A
Meteor.
lovely farm up on
Collects
this
2
one.
kills
Really,
very
really clean. We got
swiftly. A
1,
flawless anti-eco here
2,
for
and
GenG.
maybe 3 armor
As they do, in
rebuys.
fact,
If I'm this
tie
guy
up
with
to
16,
7-7.
I'm maybe not armor rebuying,
Can they
honestly. But
convert another bonus?
they do.
We'll have to just wait and see, but Elmi Moore just sticking around way longer than I thought he would.
There was no reason not to just try to be a lot harder to read, play the off timings as well. Here it is. And now that they know that there is, again, that outlaw, can't really go for the half shield, so you see RRQ
Who do you think?
with the utmost full buy. Jemkin is 2 away
Who do you think is
from his
making out of the
ultimate.
group of death, man?
That
I
could
have
be
no
something that
idea.
they can use to break into the site here. But there's a 4-stack
My
on
brain's
GenG
telling me that
to the
Lev's
right
map
at
pool
the other side of this toxic
probably
screen.
Oh,
isn't
Munchkin
strong
gonna be
enough,
taken out. He
but
does a good amount of damage there on the flips.
for some reason I still think they're going to win.
Now down to 15. Seems like Texture
Toxins
kind of wanting to
down.
push up into this one. So toxic screen does fall. Flips going to be able to just drift away, but could be 2 players hot on his heels here as the rest of the team trying to enter in towards that C site. Decay out, nanoswarm damage found. Not going to go chasing forward here from Jemkin as Meteor currently set up, waiting for that smoke to dissipate at
Yeah,
once.
look
Good
at this
shot with the outlaw.
pause.
Flipside is like 15 on this anti-lurk.
Damn.
Oh, but it's
Wait.
so snappy. Meanwhile, Munchkin
How
got
the
2 back
hell
on
has
the site.
Munchkin
That's
got 2
good.
kills
Jemkin
on
Elmi Moore
site?
taken out. It's just Estrella and Xvero left standing now. In a 2v4. It seems like GenG, they might just be able to do it once more.
Last
Smoke
player
coming down, Munchkin.
Thank
makes his way
goodness,
forward,
Munchkin.
catches Xvero completely off
No
guard,
way they're going to have a
takes him down
4-0,
as he swings back
4-0,
out.
3-0
Munchkin
start into the
gonna be
halves.
good for the 4K. Paper Thin was asking for him to step up here in this game, and so far he has.
Definitely need that POV on the replay for Munchkin.
Yeah,
there,
I don't know how he
because
got
it
2,
looked like at the
because
start of that,
it was here and here, I'm
post-plant,
pretty sure,
it
so
looked
I
like
guess he's
RRQ
up on
should
the
have been
top,
able to
and then he's killing
transition
one and then
into a
spamming
round.
the other.
Here we go.
Oh, that's
How?
the
Wow,
yeah,
the
Jemkin's
smoke
trying to
dropping,
get
no
to
one from RRQ
the
actually
good
noticing
after
it.
plant pause.
What a
Because teams
punish
again are
from Munchkin.
prioritizing that plant, the after plant
maybe
spot in
just to
terms of
rely
on top of the new
That
box.
boom bot, because that was sent out by Jemkin to try to check
Okay,
that spot.
tactical timeout, hopefully.
Nothing noted, so
Yeah.
kind of slipped their minds, and that is going to be another timeout called. And it's RRQ now. Go G1.
Boo in the Heretics
Well,
foot
slow
game. Dude, I've
things
never
down.
seen him look that good.
The team back
That's
into the
nice.
right
That's
mindset.
could be nice for
This
him
is
though.
what RRQ definitely needs. It's not. I think the change of strategy.
He might just be
being
really
able
gel.
to remember.
He might just be really
Not
gelling with the
forget
team
about the attacking side beats.
and just
right?
feel like super
Once you know-
confident with his
and again, the
calls, knowing
changes
that
to the
everyone's
smoke,
going to
you
follow
see it
them.
fizzling, you know it's about
That
to
he can
drop.
just kind of focus on
Somebody
his
has
own
to check
game a
it.
little bit as well.
You can't really
Hello,
have
Teats.
these lapses
Wait,
up against
do
a
you
team
up
like
early
GenG
or
that
up
will
late?
not miss a chance to punish you for it. And again, go back to that Munchkin with
The
the
EMEA
4K
game's worth
really is a
watching.
big punish
Honestly,
against RRQ.
the Heretics foot is like very entertaining. Like I thought that
Solo
game was
looking
very
very
entertaining.
animated
And then
here.
K-Cup, you should
So get ready
definitely
to go
watch
back into
Split.
this one. I mean, a reminder, this is RRQ's map pick.
And then the others aren't too bad, but I would prioritize like
The orb
those
became
three.
a hell of a lot cleaner on. We came down to Lotus last season. It was those early day Lotus picks that hurt RRQ so very much. Including, I believe, the first time that they ever played.
Okay, let's see if GenG can get a 4-0 and a 4-0 start. Imagine they lose a map with a 8-0 head start, essentially.
Here. Elmi Moore just going to be relying on those 4 headhunter bullets that he has. No armor in sight. Maybe trying to bank up as much as possible to try to get an attack operator into his hands.
I love this triple stack from GenG. If RRQ
Yeah,
pushes for
Teats,
B,
I can imagine.
they're going to be able to exit out and have the numbers
Trust me, I feel you on that.
Right? Flipsider somehow manages to
That
pick
flip
off a
side
bit
is
of the
here
utility
early.
from Meteor
Wait,
here,
this is
but
a really good run so
realized
far
that it
from them.
could-
Meteor has to
should
stay
be able-
alive.
or should
If
be
he
there
kills
on the side
one,
itself.
he's done
They
great.
haven't
If he
checked
kills
tree,
2,
but
he's
they
a
are planning
god.
it on the other side.
Spike
They're not even
planted.
checking it. They don't
Oh,
even
no,
know.
they are not, but somehow Meteor actually only going
Just
to
did
be
a
able to
great
go away with
22
1.
HP.
Still puts a lot of damage down onto Elmi Moore, who's going to be finished off by Texture. 3 players left standing. Jemkin, however, though, with a showstopper. That could be a major...
Could have been crazy.
linchpin
Yeah,
being
I
able
thought
to
he was
convert
going to
this
get
round into
3.
a win.
I thought because I didn't mention getting 3 kills, he was going to get
Goes forward
3.
to try to clear out tree.
Poison orb emitting.
Nade at the ready, sent, gets them off the defuse for now, buying some more time. Snake bite
There it
in the
is.
corner, Showstopper comes down, managing to find one. Munchkin's gonna be taken out. However, now they're onto the spike and they're looking to hold this one down. Texture finds flips.
Oh,
Gonna be
Snake
taken out.
bite!
Fight goes forward, it's held to half though.
You have got to be
Lockheed
kidding
getting
me.
back through, just gonna be able to hold this defuse, and it's close.
It was
but not
close. Yeah, good
enough.
damage from
GenG,
RRQ.
they will be
Okay,
able to win the
4-0.
round.
4-0 start.
Imagine if that showstopper was
They
just
won 1 buy round.
slightly
Like,
placed
Technically,
more
technically
on the
they've won
center.
3
That
buy
could've
rounds.
gotten 2 of them, which should have been enough,
One enemy.
but not. Oh man. Clutch snakebite though from Flipsider, but again, it was half defused already. If it wasn't half defused, again, all of these what ifs. That is really
Okay,
hurting
now we
RRQ.
get into it. Do the attack op over
again, another one.
towards...
Just wanted to add
Interesting.
as well.
You would think it would
Not
go over
checking
towards
Meteor,
A
not
because you
thinking
can
that
kind of
someone
disrespect
was
some of the
still holding
util,
tree.
but
They cleared a bit of his utility, sure, but you didn't know where he was specifically.
Texture gets an op
Wishful
out as
thinking
well.
for RRQ here. It does not pay them well.
Would you take an analyst job for production? EMEA asked me this year, but I wanted to
Very
prioritize stream.
Slow, very quiet here so far.
I just enjoy...
Up the op.
I just enjoy it too much
Side
at
of
the
map
moment.
is Texture
Simple
in a
as
very
that.
far forward position.
Bring them down.
Waiting pretty much out into the open, but now the shot does go flying. The op is going to be in this spot. Texture backpedaling. Do they want to keep playing into this is the question. Seems like they'll wait for a bit of a report back. As there's a swing and
No
somehow
way.
wins that.
Damn, he was fast with it.
So aware, so quick.
Yeah.
Holding the line is just way faster than Elmi Moore. Showstopper still held on to as well.
Yeah, the question right now for RRQ is, are they going to start pushing onto C now that they know the Texture is on the other side of the map?
And the turret, oh, I was going to say, the turret kind of lets him know that someone's close left, and do they expect Meteor in the exact position? Kinda, but kinda not. Nicely done, GenG running away with it, for sure. That kill over towards A was pretty
You could
impressive, it
really
was
see the
fast.
thought process that was coming there from RRQ. They were gathering mustering their courage, I guess you could say, and then just YOLOing onto that C side from the looks of things. They knew that the utility from Meteor was
Coach
there, but they
Potatoes
had to try to
casting?
do something
Bruh, who on
unless they
earth
wanna
is going to do
start
the
to
hype
reclaim that
moments?
map control.
It would
Unfortunately,
be the
look at this
least
hold from
hype
Meteor, just
moments with me and Mini
absolutely
casting.
The second nanoswarm doesn't really get any kills, but it
Do I ever
stops
really root for
RRQ
anyone?
from pushing all
I
the
always
way
want my
onto
friends
mid,
to
allowing
do
me take a
well,
breath, and then just
but
pushing
not
out, getting
really.
that 3K for a nice photo finish.
Bring them down.
Growler check outside of B.
Like I want like Mini Boaster, like all the
RQ,
people
I
that
mean,
I've
they
known
need
for a long
something
time,
really
Nelzinho, Weber,
Damn soon.
Heron,
However,
like even Ross and Polvi for
not looking to
GE.
give it
Like
to him
I
here.
really like
Elmi
those
Moore
guys,
picked off by Texture.
but I don't feel like I'm ever really
Second, Estrella just
heavy
bang
rooting.
through, eliminated. Paranoia does find him. The spray coming through. Lockheed trying to get the kill onto Xpharaoh. Does barely manage to persevere. Jemkin will put some damage down. That's about as good as it's going to get. Maybe just the one kill here. As Xpharaoh, spike in hand, drifting around the backside here. Through that defender's spawn. Maybe the very least, to just see if he can try to get a plant.
Not even Liquid. I mean, I want Liquid to win a lot of the time just because of mostly Yampy, but Bacon as well.
Alarmbot is going to spot him, though, as he comes closer. Especially now that he doesn't have any
Bacon works so hard for
one dark cover.
Bacon works too hard to not be winning big stuff in my mind. But
he's got it. 3 kills in the round.
Okay, let's get into a little potential last big buy round. We'll see.
Yeah. Actually,
sponsors. I mean, look at it. They take the pistol, they take the bonus conversion, and now they're looking to take the map.
Wow.
Mostly Yampy. I mean, I worked with Yampy for a big time. Like me and Yampy have like I was the guy that got him to move over. We had a lot. We talked about it so much, like in the first 6 months or so.
It's all just been counteracted. I think they're playing too much afraid of
Flaws. Okay, we go fast with this one, but we also go fast on the defense. 3-person push over towards C, and they don't know about this, but they do have
more force off the angle for now.
Do have a little bot behind.
They work their way now in towards Street. Nanoswarm, however, there to slow them down. Smoke on a rope. I mean, look at all of the ultimates available here to GenG. Even if they dump everything here, should just about guarantee they get themselves up to that map point. And fall around the back.
Goes in, plant in the ult. There's a lot of Killjoy is really important here. Yeah, dude, they are locked in. Heavy locked in.
Look how big that zone is.
Guys, you gotta get out of there a little bit. Wall goes down. A lot of duels.
Oh no!
Damn, they handled this so well. So well. The ults were so good. They go heavy over towards stairs, fast over towards C, lock them in over towards tree, and then these three just were so patient. They just knew that the only angle to spam this ult, they pretty much got covered, it's in front of them.
Look at this. There's no way for an escape.
This is a nightmare.
Just holding doorway, waiting for
they just played it so well.
To happen. Either you exit out, you go into the straight gunfire of RRQ here, or you get
5 chances to close this one out. And yeah, at least if we're looking at how the buy rounds now they're on defense are going, it's been pretty good. If I'm RRQ on this game though, I'll tell you, VOD review, I'm not too worried. Like this is a very good example of just how just like a few rounds. Like RRQ have won more buy rounds, I'm pretty sure, than GenG. Yeah, we're at this score. It might be close to equal. I think.
Close pretty much every single map the whole way out. The opening match versus GenG, 13-11, 13-11 into a 13-8 on Sunset. But right now,
I think it is 6 against 7 buy rounds.
Panicking in these mid rounds.
These are again, obviously to us, different maps from that last series.
5 chances to close it, and they're still looking really good on defense. They got 3 ults still.
We've seen how
so maybe this will be a fast closeout.
Meteor's lurks have been
but again, RRQ here, I wouldn't be too worried in terms of like stuff they're doing wrong.
As you have been mentioning, is right. Try to hit that overtime.
Maybe they could have planned a little bit better into like the prior round.
Tell me more though. Does have his third to force on C long,
texture back to back, getting
a pixel out of place, texture.
Just being that step ahead, just being a little bit faster on this one.
Him down again. That showstopper still in his back pocket.
The attack up is not hitting, and the confidence is flowing.
He gets Xpharaoh! The triple kill. As Lakia looks to finish things off.
Just disrespects the smoke and kills 3. Lovely. Yeah, you're only doing that when you're like heavy up for sure.